What's up, and welcome to Night Kids After Dark podcast for it's not February, it is March 2nd, 2023. I'm your host, BTG Plays, alongside Cynderelle, Yanonick, Lily, and Rainbowkisses. Full house tonight, guys, so you know what that means. They about to act a fool.
Hell yeah.
What y'all been up to, man?
Why you gotta call us out like that, BTG?
I'm just saying, man. I know how Thursdays get. I know how they get. What y'all been up to? How y'all been?
Good. I'm glad to
Still
be
here.
Still here. We were talking about like the parties we went to like back in the day and realized that we probably shouldn't be here right now. So thank the man above.
Speak for y'all.
Or below, or whoever you believe in. I don't care.
Rainbow's
Hail
there.
Satan.
We're not judging
mean-
you here.
I should absolutely be here. I've never been to a house party in my life.
Ever?
No.
Did you hear
Not that her mom knows of.
Right.
So you never
Just
been
have
to a
a-
birthday
Did
party?
you not hear
at
the
a house?
pre-show conversation?
When he takes off his glasses, he can't hear either. It's like it's the double thing. It's weird.
Fair.
Oh Lord! First time chat. See,
Hi, Keisha.
Oh no!
how you gonna come in with the first time chat and that's your statement?
What's happening?
Hell, I know that, Bama. It's gonna be a good time too.
Oh man. Well, I'm glad you guys had a good week. Good to see you guys all here. All right, so yeah,
Intrusive Thoughts did not win today.
if it's your first time here, this is the podcast where gamers discuss gamer things. Today's stories include Mario Day, Elden Ring is getting expansion news, Armored Core 6 has a release date, and more. Because this is Night Kids After Dark podcast where gamers discuss gamer things every Monday and Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern right here on twitch.tv/Team Night Kids. If you're watching live, you can start adding questions in the chat for our Night Kids Q&A at the end of this episode. So usually we have a segment called Getting to the Gold, Pot of Gold with Rainbow, which is pretty much our Q&A. You guys put in questions, Rainbow ask us the questions, we answer them no matter what they are. We're going to change it up a little bit. Typically we do it before we end the show, but we're going to end the show first, keep streaming, and then we'll go into Pot of Gold. We're going to keep Pot of Gold strictly to, the live part of the shows. If you don't want to watch live, you can always watch later on youtube.com/@TeamNightKids682, or you can listen on podcast services by searching the 4 words Night Kids After Dark. Remember, if you like the show ad-free, hit that sub button. Housekeeping. I feel like I had something to put out, but I've already forgot. So,
Was it related to a convention?
was it?
Tequila strong like mine.
You got some housekeeping to put out?
Next week, Monday, I'll have the video from Katsukon ready to show. And we are working to get Night Kids at Otakon this year. So we'll hopefully meet some of you guys there and be able to do some reporting at Otakon 2023.
Nice.
Sounds like a good time. Not as good as MagFest, but definitely a good time. Oh man. All right, so with that, it's time for some news. We have 7 stories today, and starting with the first one, we actually missed this story last week, so I'm gonna bring it in today. That's not the story though. Sorry, this is the story. That is not it either. Why is it coming up like that? What was the story with the
Was it
PlayStation?
the Sony creator
Yeah.
that passed away? Or he was the creator that did the iconic opening for PlayStation, and he passed away.
Man, what an iconic sound that is. Even to this day, it's
That
just
makes me sad.
soothing. Yeah.
So the guy
My gray hair tingle.
So he created the original PlayStation logo and the startup sound? Was that it, or was it just the sound?
I think it might have just been the sound.
Well, let me just...
Puts me right in my feels, man.
Right. Every time I like, even when I cut on my my PS2, it's like then like I guess with the 5 gray hairs I have go.
Oh, so he was the creator of the iconic sound. Toru Okada, the Japanese musician behind the distinctive sound that has accompanied the PlayStation logo in advertisements for a quarter century, has passed away. The news of Okada's passing was confirmed today by his bandmates on Twitter, as well as the Japanese news site Excite. According to Excite, Okada passed away at the age of 73 due to heart failure on the morning of February 14th. Damn. Heart failure on Valentine's? That sucks.
Damn.
Folks might not have known the composer by name prior to his passing, but they definitely heard his sound throughout the many years of PlayStation commercials. Okada not only contributed to PlayStation's logo jingle, but he also composed a song that was used in some Madcap early Crash Bandicoot commercials in Japan, as noted by GameSpot. In case you're in the need of a trip down memory lane, here's a video chronicling the evolution of the iconic logo sound that punctuated the end of so many PlayStation commercials for the past 25 years. Actually, I do want to watch this. Let me pull this up.
Oh, we're not able to see Cinderella.
I saw that.
Oh, here.
What?
PSP.
on the podcast.
On this scene.
PlayStation 3.
Did I disappear?
PlayStation 3.
Unfortunately.
Yay.
So they pretty much just evolved like the sound since then. That was trippy. Like hearing PlayStation over and over. Well, that sucks. That definitely sucks.
So he made all of those sounds, every single last one?
No, so he made the original sound and then they evolved the sound over time.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's such an iconic sound too. It's I don't know what it is, but every time I turn on my PlayStation, I knew it was gonna be a good time.
Yeah, and I remember
Just don't load.
didn't they had an original PlayStation theme that on the PlayStation 4, because I remember getting that just because I liked the PlayStation 1 sound so much. So as soon as it booted up into the menu, it would play the sound. Pretty dope. They had a PS2 version too.
PlayStation 1 had the best sound. Best
Yeah.
sound.
Yeah, it did. Well,
Will
rest
never
in
become
peace. Rest in
nostalgia.
peace, Okada.
Yeah, rest in peace,
Indeed.
RP.
R.I.P.
Thanks for the memories.
Yeah,
They
definitely
ain't,
creates fond memories.
they ain't going away anytime soon. God, I hope that was fireworks.
I mean,
Bro, I just heard a huge bang. It was loud, bro. Oh my god.
BTG
Fire-
letting in a little
fireworks.
secret on the location he's in.
we'll never know.
I really hope that was fireworks. All right, news story number 2. So this one is a Nintendo story. The Miyamoto says don't worry about his Nintendo retirement. Maybe go outside. The creator of Mario Zelda opens up about his legacy. Maybe go outside. That's confusing. Let's see. Nintendo existed long before Shigeru Miyamoto joined back in 1977, and it will continue to do just fine after he's gone, the famed game designer told NPR in a new interview. Following the grand opening of the Super Nintendo World theme park in California last week, one of the creators behind Super Mario Bros., The Legend of Zelda, and the Switch manufacturer's other mega franchises briefly discussed his legacy and how it's important to go outside every once in a while. Previously senior managing director at the company and general manager of Nintendo EAD, its largest game development group, Miyamoto took on a more fluid role in 2015 as representative director and creative fellow, still a producer on almost every major Nintendo game that comes out. He now has time to focus on projects outside of games like the new theme parks and upcoming Mario movie. The eventuality of his retirement, however, also makes fans and stock markets nervous. He just turned 70 and will soon be celebrating his 56th anniversary at the company. This comes from Miyamoto, I think. I really feel like Nintendo's not going to change, Miyamoto told NPR when asked about his eventual departure. How his eventual departure might change the video game company. It's probably going to be the same. There's, people on the executive team, creators within the company, and also people who create Mario. They all have this sense of what it means to be Nintendo. While players fret that Nintendo one day losing Miyamoto might be like Apple without Steve Jobs, he told NPR that he doesn't have a monopoly on what makes Nintendo Nintendo. What do you guys think? If Miyamoto leaves, will it change Nintendo?
Cynderelle has a
I'm-
question.
There's a Mario theme park.
There's two of them. They opened one. They opened one in Japan, or it was like right before the pandemic, or was being finished during the pandemic, and then they opened the Mario theme park in California a couple weeks ago. And everybody says it's a good
Japan's
time.
on my list to visit in the next year. There's
Really?
a theme park for Mario. Do I get to go down a tube? Do I get
There is a lot of stuff there. Like everything is Mario themed. Like the food, like everything looks Mario.
I've heard good things about it.
Me
to be
too.
honest with you. And they got go-kart racing. They got
I want to do the go kart. I want to
yeah.
throw a shell at someone.
and they got power-up badges or bands.
Oh, the wristbands. Yeah, so the wristbands like interact with the entire theme park. So like you can like punch coins out of blocks and stuff and like collect them. And it's actually an amiibo, so you can bring it back to your Switch and like do all kinds of stuff just from having that thing.
That's cool. I
Is
didn't
that part only in Japan or is it also in California?
It's two, so it's California and Japan. There's two of them.
Well, like the
So my next
interactive.
follow-up-
Oh, that's both of them. It's the same, pretty much.
Oh, okay. I'm about
Yeah,
to
yeah.
say Japan.
So
damn
my
you
next
for being more
follow-up question
awesome.
to that, do I get to cosplay as a Mario stripper and slide down the pole?
Look, I don't know. They might not let you in.
Ready.
Nintendo gonna be like, what the
Some
hell?
people come dressed up as Sonic there, so I don't see why they wouldn't let you, especially if
Well,
you came up as dressed up as Bowser.
They own Sonic now. What do you mean?
I'm just saying, sexy Bowser's the next Halloween costume.
Bowser. Oh, wow.
I'm surprised you didn't know about this.
Yeah, it is big news.
Rock.
Oh, yeah.
This is my domain. I rarely get to leave it.
I like
I
Cinderella's
understand
insight
that.
on things because she definitely has she doesn't have the same view as everything going on in the world. So you live in a good safe bubble right now, and I like it.
Is it safe? I don't know if my bubble's safe, but it's definitely a bubble.
So, back to the original question.
California isn't all crackheads. There's some meth heads there too.
Yeah.
Hey, bruh.
If Miyamoto leaves, is it going to change Nintendo? Do you think
I
it's?
don't think
It
so.
might. Because they won't have his same mindset on how,
He said they do.
you know. I don't know. Some people like, okay, he's gone. Now let's do this. You know how when
Nah.
someone leaves, someone has to come up and step up like
If
they're
he-
big
Since
balls.
the 70s, I'm pretty sure he's ingrained his mindset into every single person that has come into that company.
Yeah,
I
like they see
hate
his
it.
vision.
Yeah.
Yeah, he joined back in 1977. So, yeah.
I'll bet you anything.
And that's
Every
faithful.
single person has gone through his mentality boot camp. Have his mentality, and
involve whip
and
and
he will
handcuffs.
not leave.
Yeah, I don't think it'll change anything. I think we just hear Miyamoto and we know that's Nintendo, but I think Nintendo's just the way they treat their IPs and titles and how they treat everything. I think that's pretty much how the company is. Like they keep that stuff sacred. That's not Miyamoto making those decisions. That's Nintendo making those decisions in general. They're like, nope, we're gonna protect this, live and die by it.
Well, you think after he retired, they'll still like contact him, like, hey man, I know you're retired and all, but we need your brain real quick. Like they're
Oh.
It'll
doing
take him at
everybody.
least 5 years
I'm-
to take him out of
I'm
the-
sure they will. I bet after he retires, yeah, he'll still be somebody that they call on the side for stuff. And I'm pretty sure,
Nintendo.
yeah, I'm pretty sure he'll still be able to walk into
Yeah.
Nintendo whenever he wants. And
Go out to drink with coworkers.
Yeah,
or people who work there.
I'm
yeah.
pretty sure like they'll reach out
He'll
to him.
outdrink everybody.
And let's not forget that he also played a huge role in the creation of several other titles there. So when we think of Miyamoto, we're not only thinking Mario, we're also thinking about other titles like was it WarioWare
WarioWare.
and Legend of Zelda. Metroid. You know,
Wario was quite fun.
It was.
That would be
It
the
was a lot of
Nintendo
fun.
portion of his title. Yes.
So I'm looking forward to seeing. First off, I'm glad that he's considering retiring and getting to that point so that he can also rest, man. Like I know he loves what he does, but at the same time, it's also good to let the young cats get at it.
I mean, it's
He's
not
not
working
gonna
if you
rest.
love what you're doing.
I mean,
He's not gonna rest. Nintendo's gonna be that clingy ex that calls him up at like 2 in the morning. Hey.
I mean, he
What you doing,
literally
big head?
he literally is Nintendo though. Like if you look at the list of games that he was the creator for, it's crazy. It's literally every
And he
Nintendo
still getting paid
Nintendo
too,
game is his
so.
game. If you're thinking Nintendo,
Yeah.
Donkey Kong, Ice Climbers, all the Donkey Kong Jr., Mother, F-Zero,
Icarus.
Wave Race, Star Fox, Yoshi. Oh my,
Pilot
We're gonna call
Killer
him his
Instinct,
brain.
Wave. Oh my God, yeah. He did everything. He is
He'll be
Nintendo.
fine. His protege will still be there. I'm pretty sure he has one.
I'm pretty
I'm pretty sure he has several.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a few
Protege
love childs in that building. Love
and
childs,
hoes.
love children.
Yep.
The way they came up with Mario Kart was that was an interesting story. I watched a documentary on it, and they went out to the go-kart track just so that they can get an idea of what it feels like to, be on a go-kart. And they had so much fun that this amount of ideas and creativity that came from it spawned so much that the hardware was not able to allow them to do all the things that they wanted to include in the game. So I thought that was really cool.
So then they just make Mario 8 and just keep making it forever.
It's just stuck at 8.
Endless loop.
2050 Mario Kart 8
DLC.
2050.
God damn. Yoshi's grandchildren enter the track.
Hey yo, that's all the ones he's been pooping out in Yoshi's Island.
All right, story number 3. Okay, this comes from The Verge. Elden Ring expansion Shadow of Erdtree is officially in development. So one of 2022's biggest games, Elden Ring, is getting what looks like to be its first major expansion DLC content titled Shadow of the Erdtree, or Erdtree, however you say it. A developer From Software announced in a tweet this morning that the DLC was officially under development, though the company did not share when we might expect a release. A short blog post confirmed the DLC will be coming to PS4, PS5, Xbox Series XS, and Steam. It also said a follow-up report is still a little ahead, translation from Japanese via Google, so we can hopefully expect more details sooner rather than later. Elden Ring DLC is hotly anticipated content for a number of reasons. Elden Ring has been a massive success, selling more than 20 million units worldwide, and From Software has a habit of releasing DLC for its titles within a year after a game's initial launch. Elden Ring was released February 25th of last year, and so far the game has only received patches for balance and an update enabling better PvP in the game's Colosseums. We don't have any details about what story or content Shadow of Erdtree might tackle, just the name and the single image above, but for a game with such incredible and dense lore, these alone are enough to fuel weeks of speculation. Who, first of all, is riding Torrent? And what's going on with the Erdtree in the background? Is it rotting, being consumed by another tree? Is it even the Erdtree or maybe the Haligtree? Look, I don't even know what all this is. Even if we don't know when the DLC is coming, at least the lore YouTubers will be on this ASAP. Yeah, so they're getting an expansion, and it came out February 25th last year. From Software has a history of getting their DLCs and stuff launched within their first year. Is this coming this year?
I think so. They're probably gonna try to get Game of the Year awards again with this DLC. So I see it coming out in November.
Can you get Game of the Year for DLC? I don't.
Not
It's the first for everything.
DLC of the year. No,
Goody. More bosses to rage at. Yay.
Yeah, I mean it's a great game. So I'm looking for. I do hope that, because like I didn't really understand the story playing it. Still don't understand it for real. I hope it expands on that type of stuff. But at the same time, don't fix what's not broken. You know what I mean? I don't think this is coming. And the only reason I say that is because they're also working on Armored Core 6.
Ooh.
I
I'm
think it
excited.
is coming just late. I think they're definitely gonna have Armor Core 6 come out before. But I think they're kind of just like teasing this to get people anticipated for the possibility of more Elden Ring.
Get them hyped for
Do-
a
Maybe.
tip of a DLC.
Do you need to have
Yeah.
beaten this game before it came out?
Who
Before
knows?
the-
Probably not. Like I said,
I'm sure they'll release more if it is something that's actually happening. I'm sure they'll release more details as we get closer to it. That lets you know, is it like a mid thing? Is it like a whole side thing? Is it like a side thing that gives more detail into the story? I honestly kind of forgot there was a story with Elden Ring.
no, for real. You die so much, you're like, damn, I don't even know what's happening anymore.
When you died 134 times trying to beat the first boss, you kind of forget things.
See,
Yeah.
that's why
Like
I'm
the
not even
fact
going
that
to
there's a
touch that
game
game.
outside the first boss.
You wouldn't play it, Lily, at all?
I'm already getting stressed out because I'm failing on the Summoners Court, the fourth one. I'm getting my ass kicked in Left 4 Dead when I'm trying to sneak through the little hospital. I don't need Elden Rings to stress my life out even
Wait,
more.
you still haven't beat the fourth Summoner's Court?
I tried like for an hour, and it's always end up in a tie or me losing because my balls keep dropping. So there's that. Take it how you want.
So
Y'all
it's
just
all
invite
it's all in
toxic
the,
stuff in your lives.
Lily, it's all in the angle. It's in the
I tried
speed
all
and the angle.
angles, but it
You-
kept swirling a little bit.
You gotta let it go in the zone before the zone you want it in.
Yeah, you gotta the fourth one's a little trickier, but still kind of the same concept. But if you go to the far side and get the one completely diagonally opposite, you can kind of ease that one in, and same with the other one. And then one of them you can kind of use to compete with the other balls in the pick.
Was the fourth one the one with the ramps?
No, it has the
The-
little bouncy.
Oh, the
metal
bouncy.
obstacles, and then the little swirlies with it too. It's with the black chick. Is it Cassandra?
Oh,
I
Yeah.
know which one you're
Suck up
talking
dick.
about.
She's like, oh,
Oh, you're in
So-
for a
so
treat for the
fancy.
final round then.
oh, fuck that.
yeah.
I'll just continue with the
What I
story
did,
back later.
what I did for that one, I just knock their balls into the things and make their balls shoot up.
I did that, but the thing is, it went in a circle, hit the little bouncy thing, and then went back to score 30. I said, what the fuck is this shit?
Oh man,
That's my angry
It's
plot on
Angle and speed.
it. Heh, heh.
Angle and speed.
If
That-
you don't play
that's
Harry
the trick,
Potter,
huh?
everyone here is lost.
that's the trick,
It's okay.
and a little bit of curve.
I
And love
understand now
her.
why BTG put Pot of Gold on timeout.
Exactly. Oh man. All right, the next news story. Story number, let me switch these around actually. So story number 4 is actually about Armored Core, which brings me to why I don't think Elden Ring is going to come. Well, I don't think the DLC is going to come within the first year. Oh god. This comes from Game Rant. Armored Core 6 release date narrowed down in new report. A newly emerged report narrowed down the release date of Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon, suggesting that the next game from Souls-like veterans at From Software will be hitting the market just ahead of the 2023 holiday season. This latest bit of unofficial insight into the highly anticipated project arrived shortly after the Japanese studio unveiled the first DLC expansion for Elden Ring called Shadows of the Erd Tree. So they pretty much showed a date for this, or a window, and then they announced Elden Ring. So I'm pretty sure this is coming first. From Software, Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon in late 2022, stating the sequel to the long dormant mech action franchise will be releasing sometime in 2023. The game's reveal took many by surprise as it spelled the end of a decade-long Souls-like run for the studio, not accounting for its minor projects like the 3DS port of Monster Hunter Diary and experimental PSVR adventure Darrison in 2018. And while From Software has yet to elaborate on the release plans for its next AAA game, a new report from Exputer citing industry sources claims the game is currently slated to hit the market in the fourth quarter of 2023 ahead of the holiday season. More specifically, Armored Core 6 is now said to be the likeliest to release in late September rather than early October. The report further clarifies the mech game is currently a priority for From Software, who intends to launch it prior to releasing Elden Ring's potentially Makila-focused Shadow of the Erdtree DLC. This info also dovetails with the fact that From Software hasn't attached any availability details to its recent Elden Ring DLC announcement, which makes sense if the studio is prioritizing getting the next Armored Core game out of the door first. Either way, seeing how the holiday season is historically the most lucrative period of the year for game publishing, a Q4 2023 release window definitely makes sense for Armored Core 6, as tentative as it might be. Despite being the first title from the developer in which its star director Hidetaka Miyazaki isn't leading the charge since 2014, since 2014's Dark Souls 2, Armored Core 6 still promises a stiff challenge that Japanese studio is known for. And while the project currently seems to be on course to hit its 2023 release target, the fact that the series fans waited nearly a decade for a new installment suggests few will despair even if Armored Core 6 ends up being delayed, so long as it ultimately delivers a level of quality worthy of From Software label. So yeah, I am really excited for this game.
As mentioned before, I haven't played an Armored Core game since PS2, maybe.
So like Armored Core 3 or 2?
Yeah, it's
Never
been a
played that
minute.
I played the demo that came in like the PlayStation magazine, and I
I've
just
never
stuck
played 'em.
there, just like customizing my little, I don't know, Gundam.
Yeah,
And that
it's like building your own Gundam pretty much. And then you got PvP and everything. Man, I used to play the crap out of this game.
I've never heard of this game.
Never heard
I'm
of
with
it?
Rainbow.
What?
I'm with
Zero
Rainbow.
never,
Heard of it.
like,
I've never
geeked
played
out?
it.
Cynderelle, you
What
never
y'all
heard of it?
talking about?
What?
It's so
The
dope.
story was foreign to me.
Oh Lord. So it's like the story is pretty much like you're in a world where like it's actually kind of like Gundam, but like the mechs work for like different companies, and they do like mercenary jobs to get paid and stuff. So you're on different missions versus like different pilots from different companies and stuff, and you get to customize your mech to be however you want. Like it could have like 4 legs, like it could fly, it could be able to fly a lot, or maybe it's like a tanky one. What's up, Cinderella?
What's Gundam?
Don't say what's Gundam. Get out.
Oh, kick her out.
All right, I'm not that bad. I'm at least not that bad.
No, we're talking about Armored Core 6, rookie.
Hey,
Sorry,
Rock.
Sam, you on your own with that one.
What's
I was Patrick. I lived under a rock, okay?
bruh, it came on like right after Sailor Moon.
Right. Little
Gundam
dudes
Wing.
blowing themselves up and
And the big robots.
Oh, I've heard of it. Never seen it, but I've heard of it.
Crazy. You should watch the new one.
Point.
What's the new one called?
Witches of Mercury.
Oh, I did hear
Oh, I'm
about
supposed
that.
to watch that. Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, it's really
I'm
good.
currently
good.
binge watching Yellowstone, but I'll add it to my list.
What's
Yellowstone is an anime?
No, it's a TV show.
Oh, that's why I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, it's a TV show. But no, I'm really excited about this game. I do hope, like, that since it's been 10 years since the last one came out, that
Jesus.
this is like a huge upgrade. I hope so. Like, they can't really miss on this.
My question is, do you feel as though this game is going to bring people who are unaware of the mech or giant robotic battle games? Do you think it's going to bring people in, or is it for a niche audience?
Probably not.
No,
See, look, Cinderella said no.
I think it will bring people in because this is a genre that's really been missing. It's been missing from games for a while. Like, my kid wants to play robot games, but that Gundam game, the one that's kind of like Overwatch, like it had, like, I forgot.
Evolve?
Yeah, Evolution. He doesn't play that one because it's too hard. So it's like,
If my kid wants to play robot games, he can play Ratchet and Clank.
it's not a robot game. It has a robot in it.
robots where they're fighting for different companies. The first anime I thought was that one Gundam joint was like Shining Finger. So they're
Oh,
fighting with
the
different
burning Gundam one. Yeah, it is kind of like that, but like you gotta.
Ratchet and Clank isn't a robot game. It's got so many robots in it, not just Clank. It's
Their
got
side hoes.
half the damn enemies are robots. I'm pretty sure the main enemy dude is a robot.
Well, technically,
Kill 'em.
it is a robot game. This is a mech game. You control the mech. It's different. Robots control themselves.
This one you actually pilot and shoot people in the.
Yeah, you
Pilot down there
assassinate
and kill
people
'em.
and all types of stuff. But yeah. So yeah, I think it's coming out before Elden Ring's DLC.
So September,
definitely, yes.
October.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh,
Unless-
that'd be like
Well,
Um,
it's a full game. Armored Core's a full game, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like it's absolutely coming out before. It's probably been in the works since before the
Oh, I'm
Elden
sure.
Ring DLC anyways.
They had 10 years. It better have been in the works. Like, bro,
That story
It was-
better be immaculate.
it better, like,
No,
for
no,
real.
no.
How
Same.
long did we wait for Incredibles 2? We all know that it takes no time for them to work things up.
To be honest, I think what really made them like wait this long is because what Armored Core was doing back in the day, it was reaching like a limit that consoles weren't really able to handle.
Mhm.
Like they wanted to add like more multiplayer, more people being able to fight, but they couldn't because there was so much in the game. So I think now they're like, all right, the hardware's here. Let's go ahead and do this thing now.
Get
So-
donkey punched by a whole nother mecha. That'd be so disrespectful.
Is there a way I can play the original Armored Core?
I'm sure. I think. Let me see. Is it check on Steam? The original. You don't want to play the original one. That thing was like
have to. My
PS1.
brain has to. I can't not. I have to go in order.
The stories don't. They're
No,
like
I have to. I have to go in order.
That's all the way back in PlayStation, like what,
I
1,
don't
2?
care.
yeah.
Yeah, so it's
PlayStation
Spyro,
1.
and I've played every single one of the Spyros.
Well, I mean,
But do you have an emulator for it?
oh, we don't talk
No.
about emulators.
I bought the remastered.
I see
Sorry,
horse
Bruno.
core.
But I also had all 3 of the original Spyros on the PlayStation. And then I had all 3 of the second trilogy as well. Plus Sparks' own little thingy. And Hero's Tale, which was questionable.
I need for them to work on
The-
Fable.
Oh,
But
I need that to come back out.
have to play things in order. It bugs the crap out of me if I play like Final Fantasy 14 or whatever without playing any of the other ones. It bugs me.
Oh,
Ooh, if you want to go far back, you're gonna have to go like with the Japanese numerical order.
I'm not an MMO person, so I won't play probably won't get any more into Final Fantasy. But if I'm gonna play Armor Core, I would like to try maybe the. Oh my goodness!
so
Broken up.
go ahead,
out.
BTG.
What I was gonna say is like Armored Core has not ever been on PCs, right? It's always been a console game.
It's never been on PC. So what I found was Armored Core is currently available digitally as a PS1 classic for PS3, PlayStation Portable, and PlayStation Vita for $6. It was released as a title on PlayStation Classic in Japan on January 10th, 2022.
That's not.
I'll look
bad.
and see if I can get it on PlayStation 4 because I don't have my PS3 anymore, but I do have my PlayStation 4.
It is a classic, so you could probably find it there.
Just make sure the ports work. Well, no, never mind. I take that back because what's the name? They fixed that, so I can play it now. Legends of Dragoon.
Oh,
Yeah, I will do some research into it since apparently I've offended BTG and Yanonick for not having ever heard of it.
no, you offended us.
You didn't know about Gundam.
Gundam is the one that offended us.
Yeah, facts.
Armored Core is okay, like it's really good, but like I said,
You
not
offended the panel.
not everybody.
I know what Gundam was.
Gundam was my thing.
And
What's a Gundam? Drift,
why you say that?
DK, Donkey Kong.
Wait, have you ever heard of
Hey!
Ditto?
Hey,
And-
no, I know
and
Donkey Kong,
that-
I know Mario. Don't you come at me for that. That's the one thing I was allowed to play.
Oh man,
Have you heard
Although
of Big
Donkey
O
Kong
and
was
not
kind of limited
the
because it was
Triple X
semi-violent with the
title?
TNT. But
Cinderella.
Hmm?
Have you heard of an anime called Big O and not the Triple X titles?
Ooh, that was a good anime.
Lost cause. Never mind. Go ahead and kick her off.
All right, so Cinderella will be exiting the show. Saying, all right, story number, what is this, 4?
Cinderella.
That
and
is.
I defended you on your gray hairs.
Oh yeah, you did. Oh damn, now I feel bad. I forgot that.
Story number 4. We talked about this a couple weeks ago. Final Fantasy 16 and Yoshida, he made a comment and everybody's like, oh, so Final Fantasy 16 is coming to PC sooner than we think. But so Yoshida,
Was there a 15?
yeah,
Oh, okay.
15 was 15 was the one that was on PS4, the one with the boy band, right?
They
Oh,
were driving
okay,
cars.
Yeah,
Yo, I like that one.
Is that
We
with
like the
Noctis?
cars.
yeah,
Yes,
Noctis.
go boom.
That baby went in the
Sorry.
cave and came back out like, all right, I'm ready to fight.
I like how everyone's
Not a
brain was
boy
like
band.
15 was.
It's because like I'm not a big fan of 15, and I remember like I've said this story before that I played it, beat it in like 3 days, and I only died one time, and that was because I crashed the car, and I was like, all right, like
So you
How'd you crash? There's no
Like
traffic.
Tigger and-
no, it becomes a flying car. So then when I was flying it around, and I was like, oh, let me see how low to the ground I can get, and I crashed into the ground and blew up. I died, and I was like, well,
Wait,
That's-
so BTG tried to play limbo with his car, is what he's saying.
because I figured if none of the enemies could kill me, like I'm sure this car can't kill me, like.
And
You thought wrong.
But
All right, so don't let BTG drive. Got it.
wait, you didn't know?
Yeah.
That means you didn't beat it then.
I did. I
Wait,
finished
what?
it, and I was like, okay, I'm
No, you couldn't have.
Mm.
Like literally. All right, I'm not gonna do
Maybe
it.
I forgot about the flying part and I didn't crash.
So Yoshida confirmed that Final Fantasy 16 won't be on PC 6 months after PS5 release. He said, I've caused a bit of a stir with my remarks. Final Fantasy 16 producer Naoki Yoshida has commented once again on a PC version of the game and confirmed it won't be available for 6 months after the PS5 release. As shared on the Japanese PlayStation blog, thanks to Wario64, Yoshida said he would love to release a PC version, but that is simply could not be ready that soon after the PS5 version is released. I caused a bit of a stir with my remarks the other day, but I'd like to touch on the PC version, said Yoshida, referring to previous comments that they reported on. First of all, it is true that Final Fantasy 16 is a 6-month limited time exclusive on the PS5 platform. However, it is a completely different story that the PC version will be released in half a year. I will make it clear, but the PC version will not come out in half a year. This is because we spent a lot of time and money optimizing the PS5 platform to deliver the best gaming experience. Of course, I would like to release a PC version at some point so that everyone can play as many games as possible. However, even if we start optimizing the PC version after the PS5 version comes out, we won't be able to optimize it in half a year. So it won't come out in the short span of half a year. I would like to release it eventually, and I think I will, but I am not at the stage where I can say when. He concluded, first of all, I would be happy if you could play the PS5 version, which I made with the thought of being the best game in the world. If the PC version comes out in half a year, I can quit the company. Please don't say I won't buy the PS5 version because the PC version will be released in half a year. So, this is big news because the fact that he's even bringing this up shows that there's a 6-month exclusivity deal. So now we know there is a deal, and there wouldn't have to be a deal if he was never planning to put it on PC.
Good point.
So that's why this is huge. So I'm sorry, Yoshida, but I will be waiting until it comes on the PC.
Now I'm gonna be waiting.
I have to. I don't have a PS5. So, like,
No, but this is good
All you
news.
do is just go to GameStop.
You peasants. It's like,
Oh, whoa.
Exactly.
Whoa.
Rainbow chose violence.
Just because everybody in her household has their own
you run around
PS5.
here
Mink coat around her neck and says, "You peasants."
Everybody in our house, everyone in our house, including the cat, has their own PS5.
I can just see Rainbow with the you peasants.
See, I'm trying to help. Right, Cynderelle telling her how to get one because I remember on Monday's podcast with GameStop, trying to stop the theft. But since they don't have people there, Cynderelle, you can just go in and walk out with one. Just let you know.
She's the only one that
That's
grabs a
lot of effort, and
controller.
we all know that I won't be the one that's ending up playing the PS5 because my gremlins will be utilizing it for Monsters Inc. and Mario
That's
Kart videos
why-
on YouTube.
There's Robotuss. No, I'm just kidding. Don't drug her. Don't drug kids.
I would never give my children Benadryl to make sure that their allergies are taken care of for their bedtime routine.
Y'all don't get a melatonin and stuff playing. Gummies.
They
Man, my kids
do.
put on to that. I couldn't even give them that.
Melatonin. Oh no, my kids
Just-
are so excited.
Just mix it in the fruit
Melatonin.
snacks.
No. Hey guys, do you want to take some vitamins like mommy does?
Yay.
Yes. And now every night it's, mommy, can we have our vitamins?
Man, if only mine couldn't read.
Rookie said, he's like, y'all want candy?
We don't have white fans around here.
No, the sad part is I gave my children a different brand of gummies because it's like a sleep gummy. It's got like chamomile and stuff, plus like only like a milligram of melatonin. It's really not that much melatonin. But I gave them a different brand of it, and they were like, "Mommy, this isn't right. We want the other one."
Damn, now with them knowing what brand.
Dude,
Like,
my
mine's
child
short.
my oldest Atticus, he freaking called out. We gave him if my mom bought one of those like Beyond Meat chicken nuggets because he refuses to eat any kind of vegetable. And he took a bite and he looked at it and he looked at me, "Mommy, this isn't real chicken."
Oh shoot.
All right, hetero, ain't nobody drugging kids over here. That's them. Don't put me in the group with I don't drug my kids.
What's called on Wanda, the one that was like behind the whole tomfoolery.
Wait, my kid has a moon bounce, so he tired himself out.
Yeah, my children ran around like freaking crackheads with my mother earlier. They're all tired out. They went right to
No.
sleep.
Not
My
like
God.
This is what you got to look forward to,
Bruh.
One day.
What is going
we'll
on
give you
here?
all the tips and tricks.
Oh yeah, no. So 7 o'clock rolled around. My youngest went up to my mom and he was like, "Grandma, I'm tired."
It's called.
Holy Curse says it's called survival, not drugging. To be honest, that is true, man. Because if you don't give them that melatonin, you liable to kill them. So
Like, I don't want to go to jail. Don't want to go to jail.
These
But
the
gosh
melatonin is a coping mechanism at this point. Like, it's
You're
not for the
taking notes.
kids. The vitamins aren't for the kids. They're for the adults. They're
Oh no,
coping
adults got
mechanism.
something called edibles.
We got adult vitamins over here.
Exactly. We got to get that from the special store.
the special
From the
store.
Resident Evil 4 merchant. What do you want, stranger?
Story number 6. Mario Day. Is Mario Day today? Mario Day is coming March. Was the 10th or
Is the time.
Oh, Mario Day is coming on March 10th. You don't get to take the day off work, but you can save some money on video games as Nintendo just announced new Switch deals ahead of the upcoming Super Mario Bros. Movie. You have your pick between a free copy of Super Mario Odyssey, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, that damn game again, new Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe for your Mario Switch bundle. The set, which is available on Nintendo's website and at select retailers, also comes with some Mario movie themed stickers. Most Nintendo fans likely already own some version of its 6-year-old console. What's arguably more exciting is the big Mario Day eShop sale. Here are some titles that you can nab on discount And when they're on sale, Nintendo's first-party titles don't receive discounts as frequently as other games, so you'll definitely want to keep an eye on these sales dates. That is true. Nintendo titles don't really get discounts, so I guess they save it for this day. So March 10th to the 23rd, Mario Party Superstars, Donkey Kong Country, Tropical
yeah.
Freeze, Yoshi's Crafted World, Luigi's Mansion 3. March 24th to April 27th, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Super Mario Odyssey, New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, Super Mario Maker 2, Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. If you prefer to collect physical games, some brick and mortar retailers will offer $20 off Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Super Mario Odyssey, Super Mario Maker 2, Super Mario 3D World Bowser's Fury, and Mario Party Superstars, which are normally $60. In addition, Mario Kart Live Home Circuit, which costs $100, will be $40 off. That's the one with the go-karts, like the carts that you drive?
Yes, we have
Wait,
one.
what's that day again for that?
This sale will be in effect from March 5th to 11th. So you can get the Mario Kart, bro. Wasn't it like $200 when it came out?
It was. It was
I'm
very.
just
It was.
throwing it out
I was
there.
able
My
to cop
birthday is
mine
March
for
11th.
$100.
Happy birthday, Cynderelle.
Just throwing that out there if anybody wants to get me a birthday
But it
present.
is pretty fun. I have to set it back up again so we can race, but because we put it in the garage, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah, but
Am I gonna have to buy a Switch now?
for $60, that Mario Kart Live Home Circuit, I'm definitely gonna try to cop.
Yeah, it'll come with the little cart and
Yeah.
the
It comes
like
with two
little
carts?
place mark.
No, it comes with one
No, just
cart.
one. Because we
The
have
girls
Luigi
turning
now.
dirty 30. I mean, Mario's a good. Just throwing it out there.
Live circuit rookie.
Do you have a
Oh,
Switch? You
it's a
don't even
little
have a
cart.
Switch.
I'll get
he
a Switch.
does.
I'll
Mm.
get a Switch.
You can find them now, especially the OLED.
I'll buy a Switch now, right now. I got.
You know,
Look,
who
I
should
got
use?
I got academically suspended today. I don't have to pay tuition this month.
Not act.
I'll buy a
What?
Switch right now.
Who'd you punch in the throat?
I did Look, I may have a list, but that doesn't mean I've acted on said list.
Uh-huh.
I want to see.
You can
Hey,
use
where is
Klarna
it?
to get the Switch because I definitely did it for mine.
You can use what?
Klarna. I'm gonna get a sponsor. We're gonna be sponsored, guys. I'm gonna reach out to
Hey
Klarna.
Lily, you want to like DM me with those lovely details?
Oh, hell yeah, you know I got you,
Yeah.
girl.
So I
Yeah,
guess
girl.
this is the
Thank you.
Mario Day Switch that's for sale, and I'm
Oh, we have
actually
to-
I'm irritated by it because first off, it's a regular Switch. It's not the OLED.
Is it
And-
not even OLED?
It's not an OLED.
Which is better.
Oh.
Smaller screen, little bit shorter battery, but it does have the Mario colors. It's about the motion, huh?
I mean, when you start moving in
Does it-
sports,
Does it get the job done?
So if you're gonna get this bundle, it's $299. So
Okay.
$299. You know, it comes with the free game download if you get this one, or you just buy an OLED Switch for $50 more. Wait, how much is the OLED Switch?
like
is it three-
300 and
Is it
some change?
$350?
$349? Yeah.
Yeah, $350.
Where's glitter? in
That's
my mouth
a
and
really
I'm
good
okay
deal.
with this?
Yeah.
All right, Klarna.
But yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, your girl's turning into dirty 30. I'll buy me a
I
Switch.
wish
just
I
for some
remembered
games.
my
Hey,
30.
if you get the Switch, you'll get a birthday present from Nintendo.
Oh, right. They do give you extra coins or something. I forgot. They
Mhm.
give
Hold on, let
you
me log into my account and find out.
right on
My
your
birthday
birthday.
was last week.
They give you like
So what you're telling me is I get a free Starbucks and some Nintendo coins? Your
which-
girl's
Mm.
rolling on her birthday.
which reduce the cost of the game. So that
We're
is
about to have
cool.
our mink coat. Peasants.
I mean, it's Nintendo.
So that's cool, yeah. Get your Nintendo games cheap. Last news story for today is from Xbox, actually. They got some new, or Microsoft. So Xbox says it has some GoldenEye type reveals planned before its summer showcase. But Phil Spencer suggests Microsoft is saving major announcements for June's events. Microsoft's head of gaming, last month, the platform holder held the first Xbox and Bethesda Developer Direct digital event, where we did a live react to that. It's pretty good. Where it announced Minecraft, Legends Redfall release date, showed off Forza Motorsport, and surprise announced and released Tango's GameWorks Hi-Fi Rush, which actually just broke 2 million players.
Wow.
So
Nice.
that's pretty cool. At the end of the event, it also confirmed plans to host a product showcase in Los Angeles in June. During a recent Xbox On interview, Spencer was asked if there are any other big reveals planned before this summer showcase. So a lot of our focus right now is on the showcase in June, but there's some news that's coming out, he replied. Like, like we did the GoldenEye announcement, I'm thinking like, GoldenEye type announces. Following months of speculation, Microsoft officially announced a modern port of GoldenEye 007 for Xbox Game Pass in late January. So there will be games available in different services. Spencer continued. Obviously, the Game Pass portfolio continues to grow, but most of our focus as a team is really on getting ready for the showcase. We've got Redfall coming, we got Minecraft Legends coming, we've got Starfield coming, we've got Forza coming. So I love the fact that the portfolio is here and people are starting to play, and starting off the year with Hi-Fi Rush was so fantastic. Last year, Bethesda delayed Starfield's release from November 2022 to the first half of 2023. The game was absent from the developer direct presentation, as Microsoft said it was planning to hold a standalone event at a later date in order to dedicate the proper amount of time for a deep dive into the sci-fi RPG. All right, what do you think this means?
What for?
GoldenEye's coming to Xbox?
Well, we knew
GoldenEye's
that.
already on Xbox. So they announced, that's what he was saying, that when they announced that GoldenEye was coming on Xbox and it was going to be on Game Pass, it's already out. But so for this next event, he's saying they're going to have GoldenEye type announcements. Now, what I'm saying is, do you think this means like
a new one?
Do you think this means stuff related to like James Bond, or do you think this is them releasing other classic games? Like, what does this mean?
What other classic games does Xbox or Microsoft have? Like, we have Gears, we have Halo, we have.
Gears was so good.
I mean, I'll take an original Halo.
Oh, they already had
bad memories.
They already had Master Chief
the
Collection.
original.
Sorry, Lily.
Yeah, you knew. Yeah, no, that's why you said sorry.
So, what I kind of think that this means, like, I'm just walking out on a limb. Like, it probably isn't this, but this is what I'm kind of hoping. Because when they announced GoldenEye, Nintendo also announced GoldenEye was coming to Nintendo Switch Online, right? They did it like at the same event, and it was one game coming to two different platforms. I'm thinking when they say GoldenEye type announcements, that this could possibly mean that maybe Xbox Cloud Gaming could be coming to Nintendo, or some Nintendo stuff could possibly be coming to Xbox.
Fun fact, a while back, maybe a year or two ago, Xbox did accidentally showcase some kind of background logo, something that showed Nintendo characters on the same screen as Microsoft or Xbox characters. So we saw Master Chief, we saw Gears of War, we saw Princess Peach, we saw Luigi and Yoshi, all in the same picture on the Xbox update.
And this
is that what you're thinking?
Something like that. And this also touches because Microsoft also closed a deal with Nintendo like 2 weeks ago that is bringing Call of Duty to Nintendo Switch for like 10 years.
I forgot about.
So
if I ever get him, if Mario ever comes to Game Pass, I will forever. I'm not a huge Xbox fan. I do like Game Pass. But if Mario ever came to Game Pass, woo, your girl would be in heaven.
yeah, that would be crazy.
That would be dope.
That would be wild.
They're combining forces to take.
I don't think it would be like. I don't think it would be like a Mario game. I think it would probably be like a Rare game or something.
Or like one of
like Banjo and Kazooie type stuff.
Or the cutesy third-party games that Nintendo usually have in their little shop.
Or maybe like the original Marios or something. Like
What
the Nintendo, like the Super Nintendo Marios. Like one of those games came to the Game Pass. Ooh.
Or like N64 games and stuff like that.
Or
I want a Dr. Mario. I want Dr. Mario on Game Pass. I'm putting it out there now. I'm putting those feels out into the world. I need Dr. Mario on Game Pass.
do you think they'll put Metroid Prime on Xbox?
Like the
The
new,
old
Can I
one.
the new
The
one.
remaster.
Yeah. Or the
Can we have
old one?
Bomberman on Xbox?
They did
I want
Bomberman on Xbox.
They
Oh,
did.
Bomberman
Is it
so much
still there?
fun.
I want it on there now.
Well, there was a new Bomberman on the Switch also.
A
Like-
new one?
Your girl still doesn't
Yeah,
have the Switch.
it was a launch title, Bomberman R or something.
Oh,
I have it.
Okay.
I think it's free now. Actually, I think it's on Switch Online now.
BTG, please don't make me impulse
Oh,
buy
that
it.
should be game night.
Yeah, I think
That's another game.
I think Bomberman R is free to play now.
Oh goodness, I'm gonna have to impulse buy a fucking Switch now.
Yeah, because that was like one of the first games I
Just
bought
use
on the
Klarna
Switch. I was like, oh,
and
Bomberman. Oh, I love that. But yeah, I don't know.
Or-
It sounds really interesting because I know they're saving all their big titles for June and stuff. So I feel like this announcement is going to be something in partnership with somebody else.
Ooh, summer drops.
There was
Yeah.
a Lion King game on the Super Nintendo that I was never able to beat because it frustrated me because I was like 5
Yeah.
when it came out.
That game is really hard. That game was hard as
It
hell.
was
Mm-mm.
like
Still
the
hard.
fucking jumping over the giraffe things.
Yeah, that was the first level.
Riding that ostrich.
Yes!
I said, you know what? This
Oh,
game is not for me.
And they
Like,
play.
that was my first. That was the first time I realized I am terrible at platform games.
It was the I can't wait to be king level. I hated that level.
That
It was like, hey,
yes!
how many
Yes!
kids can we piss off and make them go outside?
So
Like,
y'all just been playing toxic
can't
games since y'all was kids, huh?
yes,
Yeah.
that's why we're
Look.
toxic now.
Right.
But the crazy, like, go back and play those games now, and you're like, man, I must have been retarded.
I don't
I'm
know.
not even going to try.
I mean, to be fair, the last time I played a platform game was when I tried to play Jump King, and I was a little under the influence of something other than alcohol.
That's the best time to play video games.
Actually, no,
Oh,
I
yeah.
I take that back. They'll probably still be difficult because I went back and played 7-Up, the 7-Up game, and that
That was
game
still difficult.
I got farther,
The-
but
the
that shit
drink?
is hard. Yeah, you never played the 7-Up cool spot?
No, I never heard of it.
What? Oh, hold
Sega
on.
Genesis or Super Nintendo?
I played it on Sega Genesis.
Can I? I'm gonna throw a fun fact out there for Anna. I've never beaten Pitfall.
That's a difficult game as well. Which one, on the NES?
I know the little handheld Pitfall.
Oh, that one's even more difficult.
Like, I don't think I've ever actually, like, up until like adulthood, I don't think I've ever actually beaten a game. Oh, that's a lie. That's a lie. Aside from the Spyro games and Narnia.
This is the cool
Narnia.
spot game.
The Narnia game on PS2, I beat that one. And the Spyro games. Other than
Cool
that, I
Spot?
never really like beat a game.
Oh, okay. You're taking me down memory lane here. Okay.
Yeah, this game was
Heard of it.
hard
I
as
never
hell.
played it.
I played it again recently, and I actually got to this level. Oh, I beat this level, and this is only level 2.
Which one?
Cool spot.
The 7-Up game.
This game's hard as shit. And then I got to level 3, and I quit as an adult. But when I was a kid, I couldn't get past the first level.
Did y'all
That
ever
made
play
me-
those weird VTech games? Like, you know those VTech like learning game systems?
Oh yeah.
See,
Did
that
y'all
was
ever
before
beat
my
any
time.
No.
And before, I actually had money on my paycheck to try to buy things for my kids, but we had Etch a Sketch.
Lily, you can't You can't say it's before your time, because if I'm admitting that it's in my time and I'm the baby here, you can't take my baby status, okay?
You are the baby. I am.
I am the baby. Don't take my baby status by saying
You
it's
can-
before my
You can keep.
time.
Well, I was saying keep it, but no, I would like to have young bones. I'm tired of my knees talking to each other when I walk down the steps.
Bitch, who you saying I have young bones? What? I'm
I
over
wish
here,
I
like,
did.
crying. my hip is under my butt weird, and I can't fix it because if I fix it, I'm gonna fall off my chair.
What's up, Tiz? All right, well, that was the last news story. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna go into games coming out this week, and then we'll close out the show, do our outro and everything. But everybody that's here, stay here, because after we close out the show, we're gonna continue streaming, and we're gonna get into the pot of gold with Rainbowkisses, which is Night Kids Q&A, and it gets kind of spicy. So yeah,
Ay, ay, ay.
games coming out this week.
Rainbow one time out.
Games coming out this week. Destiny 2 Lightfall expansion came out. No, is that this week? Oh, that was this week. Came out Tuesday. Dungeons.
Oh, son of a.
Look, I haven't. This is the first expansion I haven't played on day one. So since I haven't did it on day one, I'll probably just wait a little while and then just do it to do the story content. Because I'm not. Destiny was great. It was fun, but 5, 6, 7 years of playing it, I'm just like. Now I'm just kind of like, all right, let's end this. Let's finish this story.
Fair.
This
Fair.
torture.
Wait,
'Cause
does Destiny actually have a story at this point?
Does
Yeah, it does.
Good, actually.
The story context, ever since they actually went free to play and stuff, the story content actually got way better. So like the first
doo-doo?
no, it's way better. The first Destiny story, Destiny 1 didn't really have a story because like the creative director got fired or left in the middle of development. So they pretty much built off of all that stuff, and they've actually been able to make the universe work. So that's why Destiny 1 didn't have a story for the longest time. But yeah, Dungeons of Aether comes out on PC. Ritmos comes out on Switch and PC, or it is out. Scars Above came out. Street Fighter Duel on iOS and Android is a mobile
That took
game.
forever to come out. Golly,
Well,
that
it's-
game has been out in China for the last 2 to 3 years, and it's only finally now coming to the US.
Because
Well-
they suck when it comes to international games.
Well, it's out now. Leap, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, P4, Xbox One, and PC came out yesterday. Ruined Kings, a League of Legends story. PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S. Came out today. It's already got a 7. League of Legends, the side games are actually pretty good. So I'm pretty sure this one's good.
For, like, if the League of Legends community wasn't as toxic as it is, like the lore to it is amazing.
I believe it because the shows are great. So I love the
I like
Netflix
watching
series.
shows.
Yeah.
Good. And then Wolong Fallen Dynasty comes out March 3rd. This comes from the creators of, what is it? It's not Onimusha, is it?
I don't.
No.
I know we looked at the game trailer for it and it looked amazing.
I'm pretty sure it's. What was the other samurai game on PlayStation? Not Onimusha.
Tsushima?
Oh, Bushido Blade.
No, it was another one.
You taking it way, way back.
Samurai Shadows.
That's the game that Lit Fairy was playing.
Man,
The voices to that. Ha! Ha!
Dang, I can't. Neo.
Samurai-
Neo 2. Neo. The creators of Neo also worked on Wolong. So yeah. So this is probably like a Sekiro type game. It looks amazing though, but yeah, that comes out tomorrow. We did watch somebody play it on Monday after the podcast. Crunky. He was streaming the demo. It looks good.
right.
Yeah, but that's it. Next show is on Monday. The host will be myself, Yanonick, and Professor Daxter. If you guys want more content from the Night Kids, where can they find you, Yanonick?
You can find me, Yanonick, over at NK_Yanonick over on Twitter, or you can find me streaming live on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and sometimes Fridays over. Oh man, we got that wrong again. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, over at Twitch at YNNONICK. And Cynderelle,
Wait. If y'all are new, if y'all are new here, we are 50 episodes in, and he's gotten his outro right one time. One time. Only once. I'm counting
Give
them.
you a homemade sticker, Yano, that says "I tried."
No, I got one better for you. Yano, I'm gonna type you up and I'm gonna handwrite you a script. And I'm gonna make it super easy, super small words, so you don't have any trouble pronouncing any of them.
Thank
And
you.
that way you can print it out and put it on a plaque and just hang it by your computer.
No,
Okay.
his tongue will still be like, "I'm tripping, oh, stumbling." Oh.
When it's not live, he can say it just fine. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is.
Get nervous, man. It's milk.
All right.
He needs some milk.
Who's next?
I think Yano passed it over to me. Y'all can find me on Instagram, Twitter at _Cynderelle, as well as TikTok. I'm on TikTok. I don't post much, but I am on there. At either I'm 99% sure it's at Cynderelle. And then also on YouTube at Cynderelle. I am taking a little bit of a break from the YouTube content right now, though. Hopefully soon that'll get fast tracked. But those are where you can find me. And on this podcast on Thursday nights. Lily, where can we find you at?
You can find me on Twitter at LilyMasume. You can find me also here on Night Kids because I no longer stream, sad face. And also you can buy some of my sexy soaps on my own little website at bathandbones.square.site.
Oh, Lily, do you
And
make beard balm?
Rainbowkisses. I do. Well, not balm, I make the oil, but I do
Okay.
have, and about to post up, beard shampoo.
Hey, Lily,
Hmm.
can I have some of your sexy soaps?
Yes, you can.
Go, Rainbow. Rainbow walked away, huh?
I did not. Hush.
She clocked out.
Anyway, you guys can find me here. You can find me in the Night Kids Discord or on Twitter at X_Rainbowkisses. BTG, where can we find you?
You can find me right here on the Team Night Kids Twitch channel or at Black and Tie Guy Plays on Instagram, on Twitter, and K_BTG Plays. And remember, this has been Night Kids After Dark podcast, where gamers discuss gamer things every Monday and Thursday live, 8:30 p.m. Eastern on twitch.tv/Team Night Kids. If you're here live, for audio listeners, that's the end of the show. We'll see you guys on Monday. If you're still here live, we're about to do Getting to the Pot of Gold with Rainbowkisses, the Night Kids Q&A, starting now.
About that Uno.